Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How is everybody doing today? Talon, Krabby, Kingpin. Ah, y'all can see that I have the artifacts open. And last time we talked, I had finished my artifact sheet, but I'm never finished. it fuck like I had to double check and break it down and something it just I don't know it's been eating at me and eating at me and eating at me, and I had to look at it again, and I was like, all right, walk away from it, fresh eyes, come back, look at it again. I broke it down some more. Keep it simple, right? If you can break the most complex things, if you can break it down into super simple things and accomplish those super simple things one at a time, it makes it a whole lot easier. So I thought. But now, since I've revised it again, uh, I've only revised the what level you should do next. The stars, I believe, is still good. I'll take a look at that next. But again, keep it simple. So, Roos, nice. 12 champ boots. At least somebody can jamble them. Your ladybug is here. I'm here for you, buddy. I'm here for you. What's going on, Shell? Um, I do have to look at my formulas again for the artifacts, just to double, triple, quadruple check myself, because my right now it looks like it might be right. However, it has my next upgrade is fucking saffron. What? For the level. Uh, well, hold on. Yeah, my next upgrade. Hold on. I'm at level 5, so it would be 5 to 6. See? That's the important part. It's good info in to get good info out. So because I had that wrong, it's changed now from saffron to fruit. I don't get it. I gotta see why. Like, all of my uh it looks like it's right? I broke it down as simple as possible for each level, for the cost of each level, the bonuses you get, the multipliers depending on what type it is. Like, this is just a regular type. Doesn't need a lead, it doesn't need battle fury, all that good shit, right? So I've given arbitrary values to those things to try to figure out the fucking math. And I think I figured it out, and then shit like this happens where it's telling me that I need to fuck with my fruit, my nuts, and my saffron. I what? Like, I don't get it. I get it. Like, I'm giving defense a 0.01. That's the value. HP gets a 0.6. We've talked about this. I think it's not quite half, which is I give it a 0.6. It's just over. It's not 2 to 1. It's just over. So, but this is telling me because these things end up with 10. That's where it's fucked up. No, because these things end up with 30 HP, and the cost to upgrade currently is 40 books. It's telling me that this is the right upgrade. I'm gonna double check it. Fruit of Eternity, Eternal Walnuts, Eternal Saffron. What? I don't know. I'm gonna have to fuck with the numbers again because it just doesn't make sense to me, right? I got all these other ones with better stars, and but maybe it's because of the exorbitant cost in books, right? Because I I have 155 golds. I don't have enough to go to 12, but 12 is going to give me a load of shit, right? But how many fucking books does that cost? Well, it is. I broke it down, right? It's 34,560. It's a little crazy. So yeah, you're gonna get them. Even though you get bigger stat gains, you get diminishing returns. Yeah, it also depends on how many stars you have on each one, and I take that into account. So because I actually had to make two different lists, one just for if you're supposed to upgrade the stars first, or one if you're going to upgrade the levels next. Um, and depending on the star level, it gives a multiplier between if you have no stars of 1.0 all the way to blessed, which is 2.0. So uh, a million might, you're getting there, buddy. You're getting there. Uh, and when I fuck around, I'm gonna play with this some more. If y'all noticed, I was MIA a little bit at the end of last week, but it's not because I'm not fucking doing anything for us. It's 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 like a hyper focus on these things because it drives me crazy when it gives unexpected results. I don't understand why it gives unexpected results. So, but it's also why I release these spreadsheets to family, friends. Um, that way, other people can see it from a fresh set of eyes. Because I'm in no way ever claiming to be smart. So I do what I think is right. And if somebody can fix it or show me what's wrong or whatever, I'm down. Show me. Show me. So, but that's another reason I've held off on any upgrades. The only thing I've upgraded was this, and that's because I finally got the drop this morning to get it to 5 stars, which means as soon as I get the brushes, I know it's going to go to blessed. I know. So I haven't even looked at my blessed sheet, but I know. So, but yeah, I was looking at my blessed sheet too, and of course, because the wonder artifacts give so much stats. 64 attack and 16 HP. And that's how I figure it out. I just add the attack together because it's fucking attack. Um, but 64. The next highest up is what, 36. So, of course, the sheet's going to constantly tell me I need to upgrade those. And rightfully I should. But it's 48. Why does... I'm going to have to double check all my shit. Maybe did I type that in wrong? Maybe I typed it in wrong. Ancient calendar. Let's see. Oh no, I got it in there right. So I'll have to double check the shit, but because it's already blessed, that's why. And 48. Yeah, prophetic monolith is down there from 11 to 12. Ancient calendar. King strategy from 10 to 11. Yeah. I mean, it's weird, man, because it's telling me to do these other ones that we all think are shit. But when I look at the rest of the list, it makes sense. So it's like if you take little samples to try to like make it understandable in your head, it fucking makes sense, except for the fact that it's got like some purples, a blue. It's got a blue up there. I I don't know. The fact that it has a blue at all in the top 10 makes me question my data. So, but chances are it's just me putting in dumb shit. Because honestly, when it comes to upgrades, it don't matter if it's blue, purple, or fucking gold. It costs the same amount of bucks. So it can't it can't possibly can't possibly. For me, for like, because that's the thing. My list, the way the spreadsheet's built, is you have to put your inventory into it. So once you put what you have, then it tells you what order you should upgrade it, if that makes sense. So like for me, wing sandals. Currently wing sandals are, holy shit. Hello? I didn't see it on the first go. Wing sandals are 93rd. So yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Because somehow wing sandals have gotten zeros, but it has attack. This shit's all fucked. But yeah, that tells me right there this is fucking broken. Because how does wing sandals have 24 attack, 20 defense, and get a score of 0? It doesn't make any fucking sense. And that's the thing that drives me batshit crazy. 20, that was 93, 24, 20, and 0. And it takes a leader, so it gets a straight times 0.9. It's going from 9 to 10, so 9 to 10 gets divided by 17,280, and then multiplied, because it is, was it 9 to 10, 9 to 10, multiplied by 0.41, and since it's blessed, it gets times 2. So it has to have a value, but it's showing on the sheet as having 0, which makes no sense. So at least I know what I'll be digging into later, because whenever I think I got it, that shit happens. That doesn't make any sense. Anything with stats should have above 0, period. So I don't, like, now it's going to drive me nuts, because I have it if true minus that, if false minus 0. That still doesn't fucking help. Ah, this drives me fucking Yeah, I'll have to figure out why. That doesn't make any sense. So, right, and I don't know why, because it's supposed to have a value. That's retarded. If y'all, I'm telling y'all, see, some of y'all have my sheet and look at it, and you can see. I'll show you the new formula, or I'll put out the new formula sheet. But the fact that it shows that as having 0 worth, right? That shouldn't be possible. It's not possible because it's got 24 plus 2, so it's like a 26. Then you have to, divide by the cost of books and multiply by. There's shit that needs to be doing, and for some reason it's got a fucking 0. Even though I go to like fucking 10 decimal places. I mean, here it is. I thought I was done. I even, if y'all are in the Beans Deals group, I even put it out there like, this is my final revision. Everything looked right, and then we looked further down. It's got to be referencing something above it. It has to. And I don't know why. Because I have it broken down where it reads that if it's gold, it does this. If it's purple, it does that. In levels, it doesn't matter if it's gold or purple. It just matters what the book cost is and what the stat increases are. So I have no fucking idea. Base, leader, fury, wonder. Oh, that's gonna drive me fucking nuts. Wing sandals, gold, leader, 24, 20, 0, 9 to 10, blessed is nothing. And so's unyielding will, which is a purple, sandstone, staff. There's a bunch of these that are saying that it's worthless, and I'm fucking retarded. This is what aggravates me. Like, there's a whole list of shit that has stats, and it's telling me, nah. Don't bother with that. And, well, why? So, I guess I'm digging back into that shit. God, that's aggravating. All right, well, you know what? I'm not done. It's not the final revision. I'll visit it again after. Let's look at some other shit, shall we? We have moved to a new kingdom. I wish I could have streamed when we first got here. I do have a list of burns somewhere. We have not burned any of ours yet, and we have gotten a decent amount of theirs. I got a mail when we first moved in letting me know that they were happy that we've come, because apparently this group landed on them, but I think it was L26, and they've already left. So there's that. Hopefully y'all have taken advantage of the speed event. We all knew the speed event was coming. It's over. Is it? Oh, it did end. It ended yesterday. Well, hopefully you did take advantage of it. I know I did. You gotta swap turf and all that shit. I did find, because I was getting kind of pissed off that I couldn't get titles. I'd asked for titles. I had fucking imp titles when we were doing war, but I asked for training titles. Nah. Sometimes the overlords here would give me training titles, or just they would do titles for our targets and stuff. But when I asked for a training title, I didn't get shit. So I was getting pissed off. But I did 2 barracks, the rest manors, and come to find out, the 19,500 troops I was building, yeah, it just took 1 3-day. So I didn't need titles. So if you're purchasing from if you're trading burgers with the dealers that are out there to do boosts, like some people do, um, get 3 days. It's a smarter way to go because you get a little more bang for your buck. Because a lot of people get the 24 hours, right? 1,500. No, you save 100 by getting 3 days. I still have 65 3 days left. Um, I've got a couple extra. So, but it sucks because you have to, you really have to manually do it. There's no like blindly just clicking a button. You have to like manually click the 3 day, which when there's a speed event, if you have any training speeds anyway, you have to do that regardless. So just for your knowledge though, you don't need boosts, titles, or anything like that. Just swap your shit to manners, 2 barracks, and a 120 speed event. 3 days, baby. 3 days. So, also, we'll come to. Let me come back. So we got the extravaganza, the exchange extravaganza. These are all crap. I only do if you're smart, or I mean, if you're at the point where there's really nothing in here that you're needing, do the speeds where you have to use speeds for so much and fix your wall. That's it. Have somebody bust your wall, replace it, and it counts. So, always the wall. Now, as for gifts, I can't tell y'all enough. Do not. Don't waste your fucking time with those. I don't care if you win the jackpot of 10. You gotta do it like 100 more times. You're not gonna get it. Or just don't. Pick shit that's useful. So while I'm picking Astrolite because Astrolite, of course, is always needed. The reason I'm doing Wolves over mains, I should probably do mains, but because I never buy Wolves ever, this is how I increase my Wolf sigil count. Do we need to increase it? No, but I do it because it's my way of kind of giving back when I'm just a filler. And then some carpets, because who doesn't like carpets? So, now mind you, the shrooms are $5 a piece, so that's a good one. 3 days, I mean, that's not a bad deal either. But I was trying to figure out what is the best for me. Now, most people, what your best will probably be is like the Astrolite, the mains, and the embers. If you're just focused on your account. But if you've gotten, your champ done, Astrolite somewhat done, your fams are done, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a couple of caveats here. So if your guild doesn't need sigils, don't worry about sigils. Y'all are always filling, don't worry about it. This shit, don't. Don't gamble. Go for the guaranteed prizes. These, no. Devil's caps are good if you get capped. We get capped, but I have 34 of them, so it's not bad. Tomes, if you need them. 45 is like a fucking drop in the bucket, though, so I wouldn't waste the slot on tomes here because you just spend $5 and get the good one, like from the shop. Bravehearts, waste. Shields, I mean, really? I got enough shields for 6,900 days. It's probably been quite a while since I've bubbled. So, but of course, just think rational about it. Astrolite is a given. Trust me. Even if you're not really into war, You can still use Astrolite on like your training gear. If you're a filler, you're gonna it'll help. So even if you're like while you're doing war shit, if you're going to Baron or something, I'll show you what I mean. So when I go to Baron and I'm not leading, this is my set. I have speed and my training gear. Because training gear actually affects your healing speed as well. So I could be faster, but this way I never have to change my gear. I heal, send troops, good to go. So what else we got? Road to Riches, whatever. Artifact Challenge. It's only day 2, so we don't really know what the opponents look like yet, but let's take a gander. That's exactly who I expected to be in first place. That is a tough opponent. Let's see. Okay. Well, this one's a little bit better than the last. Plus 12 dragon. Okay. Is that the first guy? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, look, they're in the same guild. Okay, let's take a look at this guild. Blood Bound Sky Fam. Okay. 69 members. Beautiful. They are a gift level 9 and a public guild. Okay. So these are alts. Yeah. All right. Let's. I don't want to hark on one. Okay. So, okay. Well. Okay. What? Okay. Yeah, I just reset the bar to. You're gonna have to do 600, or you ain't getting shit. They let's just, because honestly, I've only opened 150. I'm a real person. It's it's too early to really tell who the opponents are gonna be. So I'm doing my normal, just get the pop-up shop every day and go from there. So they did have what was the like the extravaganza thing that they had with the shop. It was all royals, so of course I had to buy it. But I have 96,000 chilling. So it's like 400. If it's 90,000, is 450 chests. So close to 500 chests I can open, just sitting in the bank. So, and then of course the one I get, or the one we get, is the feather, which is Imp Cab. It's a good one, and I already have 20. But I think they're all. Oh no, I have this one at 4-star. So I have it at 20 and only 3-star. It would be nice to get, but I'm not going to lose my left nut to get it. If I have limited competition, we'll push. But if it looks kind of stacked, I'll wait till the next one. So, but if we're constantly going to be seeing 600s and 1500s, and I'm just going to slow roll that bitch. So, what pisses me off though with this whole thing, I got one that's getting ready to be blessed. This one is still 3-star. I cannot get these fucking things to drop at all. I don't get it. I don't get it. So, what is it? Yeah, okay. What we got? Tycoon update. We did have another Elite Lab winner today or yesterday from SSQ. There was a good 12 million win. So the sponsorship continues. Soccer. Who the fuck plays that? Guild Showdown coming up. We've talked about it before. Uh, it takes a lot of coordination. I like the fact that it's fire and forget though. We normally win ours, but I do like trying to do the. You send like your full, like whatever troop type you're assigned, like say you're Cav, right? You send full Cav, but like 325,000 Cav and 50k range. Just it seems to work. It seems to work. But all right, let's see what we got in the news. So Prime, it's if you got Prime, fuck, just do it. It's good shit. It's free. Whatever. Feudal battle notice. It's on the 22nd, so we got 12 days of Vanguard. Didn't didn't we just have that? What? Am I crazy? I thought the last one was no. The last one was just rally. God. So what is it? Permanent? Okay. I haven't seen the stats, but I am glad. I did see that Avetrex put out a video after they did some digging and saw that there is new imp gear. We talked about this, remember? It's got it. I'm okay with that. Here's the fine fucking line they gotta walk. Because think about it. In a new kingdoms can still deck out in full champ and plus 12 Astrolite. So imp gear, even in those restricted kingdoms, imp gear still has to be better than that. But it can't be as good as the current imp gear. So I am very curious, very, very curious to see how this will go. Uh, on the 29th, so we have 19 days to figure it out or to find out. So we have a Baron right before Imp by 1 week. So we got some good shit coming up. We got some, because the reason it's so good is because it's like a kid waiting to open a gift on Christmas. You have an idea what's in it, but you don't really know until you open that shit up. So, and on the 29th, we'll open that shit up and see. But for most all of us, you ain't got to deal with this. So, I am still curious how they're going to determine the restrictions and break that up, because it's kind of weird that they would have two partially restricted. Why not just have like restricted partially and then full on? Like, I don't understand why they would have to have two different partial restrictions. Do they have that many new players? I hope that they aren't counting the helpers that people build as part of their new players, because that's going to be some dead shit. Yeah. And talent, depending on the prize, it might be worth it. But at the end of the day, you can't look at this as like an investment game, right? We're going to spend money in this game because it's entertaining. If you're spending money with the hopes of turning a profit, you were fucking terrible with money. You were doing it wrong. Let's put it that way. Uh, it, we'll see. We'll see. Because no matter what, that imp gear is still going to be lesser than what our available imp gear is. So, and then eventually those dominions don't remain restricted. So all of a sudden you're going to have like some imps from partially restricted kingdoms getting thrown into the big pool, and depending on what those stats are, like what the differences are they gonna make waves? Because you also got to think it's not always the account, but you have to be able to fill that account with T5 too. And I'm not just that one account. You have to have fillers with T5 to feed that account. So it's, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hellboy, I pay for my stuff by I put ads on Craigslist for feet pics, and I sell feet pics on the side. That's the only way I can afford this. So, yeah, at the casino you have a chance to come out with something. Uh, it's still favored in the house's favor, but Lords, it's a sink. So now I can't pull it up on here, but if any of y'all are unaware, there is another hidden event going on for Ramadan. You have to VPN to Indonesia and change your language to Indonesian. And you will see they have like I think it's like one of those 4-day or 5-day events going. I can't read it, so I have no idea, but I click boxes and collect shit. So, but it's one of those events where you have to have a VPN and you have to change your language. They used to be where you just had to change language, but some of them, they're a little bit more of a pain in the ass. But check it out. It was definitely for building troops, using gems, and I don't know what the rest of it was. So, but it's free shit. They're hiding elsewhere. Don't let them hide shit elsewhere. So, and I have been picking up regular artifact coins too, because I realize that I'm kind of behind on artifacts. So I want to make a push. Now, I'm not going to make that crazy push like I did for Astrolite, but I want to make a reasonable push. And I'm finding every little way I can get them within reason. So they have that one pack that comes out that's like it says 70%. It's not the one where you're gambling, but you're just buying straight up coins. And that one's pretty good. So, and it goes all the way to 100, and it scales it's a linear scale, so it's good. That's not it. This is dog shit. Don't buy that. This one, if you do good on it, it's good. The 3-hour speeds, wishing stars, I still think this is an all-around good buy. Especially if you need any of this shit. So, what else? They snuck this in. I was looking for something. I was like, I haven't looked at my packs today. And I had happened to get one of the exchange extravaganza quests for buying packs, which the exchange extravaganza quests work for the pop-up shops. So you don't have to buy packs. You just have to make 3 purchases. Or 2 purchases, whatever the shit is. So, Lunite, look, I've learned my lesson with the Lunite droughts they put us through. We do have Baron coming up, and we got Imp coming up. And this is the Imp that I expect to see more people at, because the last one was right at the downfall of LH. now it's kind of sunk in a little bit, and I think more people will be giving it a whirl, which is great. How did I not get my super savings? That is always buy. Why the fuck did I make a... That's why I didn't get it. I was waiting for the quest. Well. All dog shit. No, Hellboy. I use, what's it called? Aptoid. Aptoid. So, and we were talking, I think I talked about it last stream. I was waiting for Aptoid to get back to me because I wanted to see if we were renewing our deal with them. And before they sent me the stuff to append our contract for adding months, they told me when my code was live, which was 2 days ago. I was like, well, thanks. It was like they hit me out of the blue. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, your code's live. Cool. You want to send me the new contract? Like, let's take care of that part first, and then I can start talking about our codes. So, but I want to pull it up just so I can double check. I don't think that. Let me see. I want to see when the next one is. There we go. So my last code was good on the 8th. The next one isn't going to be my code. The next one is going to be just a general Aptoid bonus, and that is going to be on the 14th. So, but yes, I did. They did send me the contract. We are extended for another 2 months, so we will have some more codes for at least 2 more months. With that said, though, let's pay the bills and roll that beautiful bean footage. Ladies, gentlemen, beans, all sizes. As y'all know, I'm always on the lookout for ways to save money, and I know you are too. So thanks to today's sponsor, Aptoid, we can do just that. Aptoid is an alternative Android app store where you can download games with no geo restrictions and have access to all of its content. Maybe even some games that might not be available to you in, say, like Google Play. By using Aptoid's own payment system called AppCoins, you're able to pay for all of your in-app purchases using any of your available cryptocurrency. Simply search for AppCoins wallet, and you'll be able to easily manage your payments or use it to keep track of your gaming budget. If you don't already have the AppCoin wallet, just know that you can easily use your bank card, PayPal, or any of your other payment options. All of these transactions are, of course, registered and secured using blockchain technology. Also, using the AppCoin wallet will give you access to exclusive in-app promos where you can earn up to 20% bonus on your purchase. If you don't already have a wallet and you want to take advantage of these offers like I do, you just download the app from either Aptoid or Google Play, and your wallet is automatically created whenever you open it. Since it doesn't require any kind of registration, this means that Aptoid doesn't store any of your personal data, and all information you do provide is encrypted. You'll be able to see your balance or any credits you may have and promotions for all different types of games, not just Lords Mobile. Aptoid's revolving promotions work as cash back for users. This means that whenever you make a purchase in one of Aptoid's games via any method other than AppCoins, you'll get a percentage of that purchase back in Aptoid credits. These credits will go directly to your wallet, so no waiting to take advantage of them. The only stipulation is that you need to use your current currency to be able to get these cashback offers. So, of course, what would be better than saving up to 20%? Well, through AppCoin sponsorship, they have also provided me a creator code worth an additional 5% back for my audience. Just keep an eye out for the streams, and a day before the code is ready to go live, I'll be sure to let you know. That way we can both save a little bit extra. Now, let's get you back to your regularly scheduled program. That code ain't live yet. But if you put the code in, whenever it does go live, it automatically renews. You don't have to like put it in every single time unless of course you're changing codes and shit. Motherfucker. If you're using other streamers' codes, which have at it, Hoss, let me know because I like to get money too. But if you put the code in and you don't change it, it'll stay in there, and then whenever it's active, you'll automatically get it. But I try to schedule a stream at least a day before, so y'all can be ready. So I don't know if I'm gonna do 3 more purchases. So I kind of want to get more Lunite because you really can never have enough. Now what we do. Like I was trying to figure out like how much Lunite do I spend in a day? Because we stay burning shit. The only reason like things are kind of slow right now is because we got a group of motherfuckers in other kingdoms raiding WoWs. So, but like last night we got a nice fat burn. We had some good shit, man. So, but more importantly, I finally hit 2 billion. Finally hit it. My numbers are pretty much where I want them to be. 1.9, 3.9, or 339, 390. So I like to stay around 200 to 1. So I'm pretty much where I want to be. And with Baron and Imp coming, my EDM will get just that much better. But the idea was to get the 2 billion kills. Now, y'all know the goal though is I want to have my kills even with my might. The 2 billion feels fantastic. So, Hellboy, it's fairly simple. If you have trouble, reach out to me and we'll see. I'll see if I can give you a hand. The reason I use Aptoid is because it's simple. I don't have to worry about currency exchanges, none of that bullshit. So it's just simple. Plus, the reason I like doing it is because I get to say I want to spend this month, and whenever there's specials like the extra 5% with my code, or whenever Aptoid does it for them, I'll just buy it on that day. That way I get an extra 5%. So, but yeah, it's a whole lot simpler. I don't need to break out a fucking spreadsheet. I don't have to have advanced math degrees because y'all can already tell I'm retarded because I give zeros to artifacts that have fucking stats. So, like I said, never claimed to be smart. I have no idea why that is, and it's going to drive me batshit crazy to not know. So, I don't think I have much in the way of jambles. This is always dog shit. Oh, we finally got a purple and a blue. RGG's feeling nice. 8 Astrolite chests. Yeah, I don't think we have anything we can open. So, but, I mean, we do have, what? We have Baron soon. We have KVK coming. That'll be fun. And then we have Imp. So y'all have some streams coming. But I have noticed, shockingly enough, motherfucker. Oh, that's aggravating. I had finally gotten all even. And I remember this day now because I 424 everything. But 424 ran me into a problem. I stayed 424 and I just changed my formation, but I ended up having to go back into my office and put my phone down and never fucking finished it. So I am what, I'm 40-ish behind.
Whose idea was it that you...
God damn it.
The psychiatrist decided
So,
that this was the situation for me.
God, that's so frustrating. Oh, it's so frustrating.
Did he tell you why?
Like, why would you pick that? That doesn't make any sense.
Has anybody told you why? Have you any idea why?
Yeah, okay. That's silly.
And what is that?
We'll go with her.
I am not
Oh man, that's so frustrating. So thankfully I have 3 heroes I don't have to think about that automatically go in everything. So,
What do you mean by that?
what do we need?
Dislike me because I am not completely like them.
I'll throw her in there and no, these two.
I am trying to do with
You,
few people try to do.
you.
This influences
Which
my
one?
thinking
That's that,
and consequently my
that,
actions.
and that. So I need 250. What is it? 100,
Play the
100,
piano for people.
and 50. I'm gonna do this. That'll get filled. No, all my presets are. I have lead presets right now, so I don't have my filler presets are not
But let other people
right.
feel that. Those who dislike me want to find a worse place.
And the reason I'm doing this, in case y'all didn't know, you see how these have 50s? They're just worth the every point you put in is worth so much more. But the reason I didn't go with the original auto configure is because yeah, it had a lot of attack, but it had like no HP. So why wouldn't I go for that? That.
Have you ever touched this beating? Have you ever listened to its steps?
So you work it top down. So that'll be good. Well, the thing is, I haven't really had to change anything. I've been 424 in range foul forever. The only time I had a change, I think I changed from like range foul to imp wedge. Like I just looked at where I got stuck and was like, I saw it was just kind of like a weird uh, opponent. So, but it's so frustrating that I don't like, because you can look down here and see, and you're like, with 100 with that much inf, I don't really have that much range anyway, so it's not going to matter. But I have enough T5 range to take out this. So I've seen some people get stuck, and let's just say this helps. You know what I'm saying? So it's you're stuck at 7,500 and too lazy to switch. I mean, it's worth doing, because Lord knows you need all the fucking books you can get, and I'm not going to touch any of that shit until I figure out why I got zeros. But I am highly upset that I forgot about this and it is not even. But these I've never gotten stuck on any of the blast stages. So, and some people were telling me they just do cav blast all the way through for the mix. I don't know how far that'll get you, but Hey, if you're stuck, it's worth a shot, right?
Those who dislike
So,
me
because
want
unless
to
you're really
find
running
a
up against
worse place
a
for me.
lot of that, you might be able to hold, you might be able to knock out enough, you know. But
My father does.
I don't know. I don't like blast in here, but I haven't had like a real need to do much other than change formations once. So yeah. Well, that's the thing. If you might think your gear's not enough, try to blast at it. What what's it gonna hurt? Try to blast at it in weird fucking formations. Normally, like for a cav blast, normally you do it in range or range foul, but try it in range wedge. It it it, it might surprise you. I will say that I originally tried to do instead of 424, I did like a 659. Don't do it. Doesn't work well at all. So just a straight 424, roll through it. But all blast and different mix settings, no look. I don't know. I mean, there is going to be a limit for some players. You're gonna hit a wall. It's not every player is going to have enough gear to do 250,000 against 300,000 T5, straight T5 with P5 FAMs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's it's not meant to be achievable by everyone, but within reach, they have to push you to open more content, right? If everybody in the game could finish it flat out, why would they ever buy gear? So I can see that it would eventually run into a wall. If for some reason I run into a wall, I'll be pissed. Here comes the money. Money, money. Holy shit. Queen. 6 months and I fucking heard it. I heard it. I haven't heard subs in forever. And you know what I changed? Fucking nothing. Not a fucking thing. I ain't changed shit. Oh, it's nuts. It's like, you know those videos of the kids that like they were deaf and they put the implants on them and they hear their parents for the first time. It's like their face goes like that. I swear to God, it's how I just felt. I just got like little tingles up my spine. Anywho, well, just do this. But I don't even talk about these because just do them. It's free shit. So I do need to go rob my little ones. My little ones are, I finally, since we moved to this kingdom, I did move my little ones over and robbed them once when I was doing my boost. I need to rob them again before we do anything else. I'm not sure if we're staying here for Baron or moving or what the plan. I don't know. I just fucking work here. So, uh, but I think the kids right now are in 666. Let's see how this looks. Yeah. So we have G's over there, Connor. I'm sure we have other people over there. Some people I think changed names. OC. Yeah. So that's why it's kind of one of our slow nights. Which is, look, I'm a-okay with it being a slow night for rallies. We've been going balls deep for every day. Uh, Sometimes you need to come up for air, you know. So, but I wonder who they're all fighting. Because wasn't 666? I don't know. But whenever you're not like super fat, ooh, nice. Oh baby, it locks. Congrats NWC. So close, buddy. 5-piece imp. Five-piece imp. Did not win. Congrats NWC. Now, was he up against a 5-piece imp? So, I don't have reports of the hits because I'm not a part of this. So, and I haven't seen them sharing because I think they've been busy with fighting. So they're probably in Discord somewhere because I don't see any calls up here, or they're in VOOV. A lot of people have been using VOOV lately. So I'm glad we looked when we did because we got to see the finale. So, oh, from the daily rallies? Well, that's a thing. So because I'm the one that does the work now. So the only rallies that we get, or the only rallies I would have reports of, aren't necessarily mine, but the ones that I was a part of when we walked back. This guy countered us, and we walked back. But apparently he thought having 22 million troops was enough. It is not. Let's see. Scouts, attacks, defeats, scouts. Because it was yesterday. Defeat. Oh, this was this guy. That poor guy. Don't you you don't need a fury, buddy. You don't need a fury. I did okay. So, knock out almost 6 million troops. Now, you'll see, remember we talked about it earlier, like if you're doing a cab blast, I said normally you do range foul. And if you were paying attention, I did range wedge here. The reason for that was because they were raining range. So it was to try to split range. But I think at this point, they kind of accepted their fate because this dude, we fucked this dude up. So let's see, because yeah, here's my first hit, Bunny. Then I hit my second hit. I run into a garrison. Good garrison, no lead or whatever, but good. And then a defeat, and I was in jail. Another garrison, and I believe Kagu burned this one. Yep. So then I got my my lead back. So, and well, we wanted to make sure they weren't garrison and raining without having a punishment. So, but it was a good one. It was a nice little juicy hit. Then Leo goes in. I don't know what that was. Then this one, I think I remember this one. So here's how this plays out, right? So we're attacking this FMT. We know what they have left. Well, this other guild comes in and they're going to try to like poach our kills. Red Devil here sends a rally into our target and gets capped. Well, I'm already set, but Red Devil is capped and was around 1.8 and in Fury. So I got a timer. Craig set a rally, and 22 million ain't enough. And, just we're going to show you that sticking your hand in the fire it's warm. It's warm. That is not a comp that is going to do well. But I'm glad that they were too scared to change formations. Now, granted, whenever we have targets such as this, our group is lightning fast when it comes to carpets, because there's not like one or two people hitting carpets. There's like 10. So you can imagine how zippy those rallies fly. And this one flew, and we walked back. So they even had a wall, because walls, they put in that work. So, and then I released my rally. I basically timed it to where my rally and Craig's rally walk at the same time, and I was pretty close to the target. But I just knew that if we both release at the same time, all of our carpets are going to be flying at this other target. So I could slow walk it because they weren't raining anymore. And then after this one, we just soloed it. 6.8 million left. It was basically all calves left. Basically. So we just soloed it. It was GG's. Now, then we soloed it. I'm retarded. Because now it was easy solo. I didn't get the lead, so I was honestly, I reset just for a backup for whatever reason. So, and Evil just kept slinging it out there, and then lose, darkness. That was basically my excitement yesterday. And we had some other good hits, and we get mediocre hits. This is one of those kingdoms that's kind of weird. They have some traps, but not a lot of traps. But depending on what is this? Depending on the trap, some are just dumb. And they're all the rest are they're losses, but like, ugh, I'm glad I missed that one. It's funny that they're actually doing they are it's it this group is rallying more than LH did. So, with that being said, though, for some reason they decided to have like a little rally party. And they said on one of ours, they said on Merc, and oh my god, that did not turn out well for them. Merc ate like 15, I want to say, and they were all like 3.5 or under. Like Merc just fucking destroyed their whole rally party. So, Jade Wormskill and player rallies. Give you an idea. So, don't. And you see, remember I told you all my shit was set up as leads. So that's why I didn't just click a button, because it's all, this is what I use to lead with. I don't know why I have this set up like that. Oh, yeah. So, but there's a reasoning to my madness here. But I don't think Jade is a valuable. It's good, but that's more for longevity. Whereas player hits, you're trying to inflict as much damage as possible. So this skill's great, but I think it's more in line with Wonder Wars than it is for player battles. Now I could be mistaken, but I don't think it's right for player battles. I'm pretty sure we tested that at some point, because you got this one right, and it's a 7%, but you have to lose 12% of your shit, right? So most player battles, you're just trying to make as big of a dent as possible. So that's my take. And if you rewatch like the battles and stuff, how often do they really go the distance? Or how, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's see if we can watch one. That's I can only watch a win, right? So it's going to be kind of shit. Because it'd be better if I could watch the loss. Let's take a look. So, familiars right away. Great. And you'll see that even with Blast, he's got Jade. Interesting. Let me see mine. Because he's got Jade. That's Garrison. It's me. Garrison. Me. God damn it. It might. I could be retarded. I could be retarded. So, well, so the reason I like Griffin as much as I do is because it it lasts for part of the battle. A battle's only 60 seconds. So, but now it comes up and it's going to last for 11 seconds. This I don't think this fight's going to last another 11 seconds, but let's see. Okay, so it's going to run out, and he's got 19% left. It's not bad. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. I'll try it and stick it in there instead of the Griffin, and see. So this is another reason I love having the other leads that we have, because I can see what other leads are using. So Inf, Shield, Griffin, and then the stat. This is Leo. See? So now he has Cav, what is it, 600, the 150, the 12. So like you're saying, and it's a fat hit. So it might be worth fucking around. But the others, if you look at the other ones, like our other leads and stuff like that, that's how I learn by trying to look through reports and stuff to see. And if I see something out of the ordinary, like with Kagu, I'm going to ask Kagu why, just to see. Can you join a guild? Well, you'd have to talk to one of our recruiters. I just work here. So, and I don't know what the uh, current requirements are. Scouts, yeah, the rest of them are just losses, so I don't really have much else to look at. So, but usually we can go. Craig's a pretty good person to follow to see what is going in there. Spartan is the same. It's always good to check stuff. What the fuck are you doing, Cheese? And then there's stuff like this where me and Cheese gonna have to have a talk. Like what? 600, 150, cav attack. What? I don't know why he has this. I think me and Cheese gonna have a talk. Me and Cheese gonna have a talk. That yeah, we gonna have a talk. So anyway, I gotta get some fucking food. Uh, Thanks for letting me ramble. Thanks for pointing out the oopsie on the spreadsheet. I will definitely dig into those numbers. If not tonight, I will dig into them tomorrow because that is going to drive me bonkers. And unfortunately, I think if I start looking at it tonight, I'll be up all fucking night because I can't stop. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, beans all sizes, thanks for hanging out. I promise I'll have more shit. We have some good stuff coming on or coming up. Use the codes. Yeah. So, wherever you are in the world, I hope y'all have a good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. And until next time.